All right, y'all, what are we talking about today? I'm sure you saw it in the thumbnail, but we're going to be talking about the 1 week review of the EYV holster, right? So why am I doing that? This is a new holster to me, so I'm going to share my journey with this holster to you guys. And we have safety checked. There's nothing in here, so this will be used for demonstration purposes only. But why did I buy this holster? I wanted to get a holster for my Glock 43X, which has the Streamlight TLR-7 X sub, and I have a comp on the way. And looking at holster options, there's not a ton of them out there from a hybrid perspective, and I'm a hybrid type of holster guy after many years of carrying. Why is that? Just comfort. That's the biggest thing, is comfort, right? So retention, obviously, is, potentially not as good, but you got to remember, once you have your belt on, belt's going to squeeze this thing and increase your retention, right? So it makes it much harder to get it out of there. So your retention is going to be fine, I promise you. I've never had a firearm fall out, and I have fallen down, not with this holster, but with other hybrid holsters, and my gun didn't just come out and fly across the ground, right? So what are some positives about this holster? So I do like the design. It looks cool, so that's kind of a positive. Although for a holster, who really cares, right? As long as it's comfortable, it does what you need it to do. That's more important. So this holster has great retention. I jumped a lot and tried to see if it would come out, and nothing came out. I haven't ran or stumbled or anything like that, but I doubt that it's going to come out, right? So that's a big positive, and the design of it is designed fairly well. So these rounded corners, basically, once you get it in your appendix carry, this increases comfort, because there's a lot of holsters out there that have pointy edges down here, and that's not what you want down there, because this is going to be touching your legs and things like that. So when you sit down, this is what may touch your legs, obviously depending on how high you carry this out of your waistband, etc., or your body type. Well, your mileage is going to vary quite a bit, right? So that's a big positive, is that it's comfortable. This one has the foam backer on it, right? So that makes it even more comfortable than normal. So it has leather right here, and then it's backed with foam. So that makes it very comfortable. How the foam will hold up over time, I don't know. Guess we'll see, right? So that's the number one positive for this, is comfort. And concealability is very nice as well. Now, what are some of the downsides? So the downsides for me, the number one, and I mentioned this even in the first video for this holster, is this single belt clip. I'm not a fan of the single belt clip. Well, there's a couple reasons why. I like to carry directly in the middle, so right at 12 o'clock for concealed carry for AIWB. Some of you guys may not be the same, but obviously with a little bit wider area here, if you carry it, say at 12:30, 1 o'clock, then it starts running into your leg. So that could be a potential downside. But this one clip, why do I not like that? I don't like that because right down the center, what's in the center? The button for your pants. So you can't really wear this right at 12 o'clock. You got to wear it a little off to one side or the other, right? So I picked more like an 11:30, which I think conceals better for me with this grip handle, right? Versus say a 12:30, etc. So that to me is kind of a downside. I'm going to take some of the two clips off of one of my other holsters and see if that makes it better for me, because another downside is with that one clip, even though I have a very good belt, I have a crossbreed belt which is the same size as this, and it fits in there very nicely, right? Even with that, this still likes to do this, when you're moving around and stuff like that, the angle changes. And that has nothing to do with it being a hybrid holster. That's just the one clip design. I don't like the one clip design very much. I prefer two, because it gives you that two clip stability and your firearm almost never moves, right? So those are the main things that I have found for this holster, and I haven't got my damn compensator yet. I'm still waiting for that. So we'll have to do another review. I plan on doing, basically I did the initial, gonna do a 1 week, gonna do a 1 month. I don't know what I'm gonna do from there. But overall, still a thumbs up for this holster. It has great retention. It has great comfort. Although I could do without having to move it to 11:30 or 12:30 versus directly down the center, mostly because of the width, right? These things are relatively comfortable. It doesn't hurt that bad on your legs. Actually, it doesn't hurt at all, I should rephrase. So this nice foam is very comfortable here. But if it wears away, then that might go away. Although they do use pretty soft leather. Check this out. So a lot of holsters that are hybrid have a solid shell. This one is not quite so solid. It's soft leather. I guess for me, in my opinion, that's another con because, for example, if you have hard leather, it'll retain the shape that it bends to. And then, for example, with one of my other holsters that's like this, that has a rigid shell, when you have it in your waistline, it's still very easy to reholster because that shell is holding the shape open, right? So it's much easier to put it in there. Whereas if you have this one, you know, once you remove the firearm, the belt kind of squishes it. So this is probably what a lot of the folks are talking about, you know, with the hybrid holsters, some things why they don't like it, right? I'm much less concerned with reholstering versus unholstering, but that's still a little bit of a downside. Still a thumbs up, but there's some opportunities here, and I have shared these with EYV. Hopefully they will be coming out with a more firm leather-backed holster. I don't know if they will or not, but we'll try. I think I would much prefer this holster with a firm back leather and some clips over here and over here so that your stability is nice, and you could put it right in the center without having to worry about your pants button interrupting your carry of this. You know, because if you try to put it over it, it just kind of does one of these, and that's not good. You know, because then when you go to draw, you might draw your whole holster out. So that's what I got for you on this one. Stay tuned for the next review because I'm going to continue to carry this, and I need another one now for my Glock 43 since I've decided I want to keep the TLR-6 on it like I do with the TLR-7 on this one. As always, thank you for watching. If you like my content, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.